Cancel.
Schweezy.
I want to start producing music as a hobby. Where do I start? As background, I'm not a newbie. I used to play the drums when younger, so at least I know the basics. So, one thing you are going to have to realize is there's a lot of other resources than me, but let me get you some advice on where to start. So if you're producing music, are you making like EDM music? Are you wanting to like record bands? Like what's your, there's that. So there's going to be a lot of different aspects of what you'd probably need in our order to get started there. So that's another thing. Always things I want to start off with, just to get you started. If you're starting from ground zero, let's see. I used to play drums. I don't think you're not like a guitar player or a piano player. So here are things I would start out with. An audio interface is always a good thing to start out with. An audio interface is a way you can connect microphones, or guitars or basses, like with a line in and stuff like that, straight into your computer. Pretty bland. There's a lot of options I could give you, but overall I now like a Focusrite Scarlett. Those things are. Is it Scarlett? Is that the cheap one? Like the not cheap one, but like the not very expensive one. Claret. That Claret's the expensive one. Scarlett's the good one. So yeah, you always have that. And that's a good one. Like 2 inputs, 1 input, no matter how much you need. And those will also help you with studio monitors when you get them, and have a good headphone output too. Either a good pair of headphones or some good monitors are going to be good for you. I would say if you're low on money, start with the headphones and then upgrade to the monitors, or just get monitors to begin with. Just put the money down on it. Microphones. Sometimes there's a condenser deal with the Focusrite Scarlett you can get, which is always I actually do think it's a very good deal. You get like a condenser microphone, which I think is really cool. You can get with that. So good microphone. If you're planning on making like anything electronic music, you may need a MIDI keyboard. That'll connect your computer, and you can use MIDI and stuff like that and start writing things with music. You're gonna need, probably XLR cables, 1/4-inch cables, a microphone stand. There's little things like that you're always thinking of. I assume you probably already have a computer like that. Then you have to think of software. They're called DAWs, DAWs, digital audio workstations. I use Logic. I use that with music I record, and I also use it to record the audio for this podcast. If you have, it's only available on Mac. It's $200. There's Reaper. I've been hearing a lot more good things about Reaper lately. It's technically $80, but they let you extend your free trial for as long as you want. So there's that. GarageBand comes with MacBooks, so those are always good. I think Reaper's also PC as well. If you're a PC, I would say either Reaper or Ableton. I would say Ableton's good. I don't like FL Studio. Some guys do. I don't like FL Studio. Don't go with Pro Tools. They're like, it's the industry standard. It's not the industry standard anymore. It's slow tools. Just your projects crash too much with it. It's just not worth using. I'd rather use Logic where things work and I can just continue to keep going. So there's that. Yeah, that's kind of how you get started. So you got to start with the gear, and then I would say learn how all that stuff works. This is a podcast. I'm probably not be able to get into everything right now. Learn, the tutorial, like watch Logic tutorials, and if you always have a question, there's a million Logic tutorials and other DAW tutorials you can find online, recording tutorials. If you're new to music, you don't understand how, the keyboard works, maybe learn piano, learn the basics of that and stuff like that. Like that, and then just, I like Recording Revolution's pretty good. Spectre Sound Media with Glenn Fricker. It's good. If you cry when you hear cuss words, he's not gonna be good. This like GarageBand and Beyond's pretty good. Older stuff's kind of dated, but newer stuff has been pretty good. So, those are some things on my end to help you. I think that'll hopefully help you get started producing music. I don't necessarily know what music you're wanting to make or anything else with that, but hopefully that helps you get started. The first big step into getting into it is putting a lot of money down. And so, I've spent thousands of dollars on gear. This microphone's $400. My interface is $800. Computer was $1,000 when I got it. Monitors, I think both together, $300-$400. So I'm it over time, and then I have other gear too. It's just stuff I've paid for over time and try to use. But I use it all the time, and and I can say I do, and I do try to keep everything. I try to get rid of things I don't ever use or won't ever use. So that's things too. So you have to start out. A lot of times people start off with cheap gear and upgrade little by little over time. So yeah, it's a daunting thing to get into. But if you like it, you'll like it. So that's the dream, baby. Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you, honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.